Not far from the Tybee Island Lighthouse is Cockspur Island Lighthouse, and it's located on an old Confederate stronghold at Fort Pulaski. So I started looking at that to see what I could do, because the way this lighthouse is, it's kind of out in the water by itself, and northeast from Tybee Island, from the main road, would be where the sun is coming up, or so I knew that general direction. So I came back and pulled up one of the apps on the computer, and there's a boat ramp across the road from where Cockspur Island Lighthouse is, and I can park there in the morning, go up to or hike down and shoot across, and have just nothing but water and the sunrise coming up. So I'm hoping that's going to work in the morning. That the clouds are supposed to have some thin clouds in the morning, so that could be a very dynamic sunrise. That's what I'm hoping for. Sunrise is at 6:18, and it's about a 50-minute drive from where I'm staying. So we're looking at, leaving at 5:15 in the morning at the latest. I got to hike down there, so it may be looking 4:30 in the morning. It's 2:30 in the morning, and the outside's been lighting up from the lightning, and the rain started coming down in sheets. We may have had a little bit of hail. It's going to be a long night. We lost power for a little bit, but my backup batteries in the camper kicked in when we lost it at the alternating current. So four in the morning is going to come very, very early now. Taking this smile and making the best of it. Let's see if I can fall asleep somehow with this.
2 hours later.
I'm running just a tad behind this morning. Because where the storm went through, it was just hard for me to get up. But I'm hoping things are going to present itself for this sunrise. The clouds are all to the west, and because of that, I'll be able to see the sun. I don't know how dramatic the sky is. The only other question I have is the amount of rain we got last night. When I pulled out of the camper, it was standing water everywhere. So where I want to hike down to, I'm not sure how solid the ground is going to be on that I'm going to try to hike down. So yeah, we're going to have to just figure that out. But after the little clip from me awake during the storm, I actually woke up when we had, I guess it was a straight line wind that came through, and it rocked the camper pretty hard. It didn't take me long to go back to sleep, but I am tired this morning. Such is nature when you get up really early. So let's see how this holds out for us here shortly. And of course, I'm going about 20 miles, so the sky could look completely different there than it does from where I just left. But fingers crossed we can get what I'm looking for on this Cockspur Island Lighthouse sunrise. So let's talk about the positives and negatives. Positives, the scouting was on. You can see the lighthouse is right here, but you can also see that all this clouds, that's exactly where the sun was coming up, and I was supposed to be that way on the other side of the water here. That being said, it's a pretty sky that's happening right there. I just don't have a good angle to get there. I'm gonna leave here in just a second, but I did get some shots and trying to make the best of it. Shooting at ISO 200. I wanted to slow it down, but it's not working out here. So I'm shooting at ISO 200, 1/100th of a second at f2.8. And I got something I can work with. I'm gonna go back across the bridge where I originally wanted to shoot and see if I can get some of this pastel sky that's painted right here. I don't think I'll be able to, but we've got a shot of it that I'm going to be able to work with. So let's see if I can get something somewhere else. This is one of those times where you just want it to work, but it won't work. And I hiked over to where I originally wanted to go. It was muddy and wet, and I still couldn't get the shot. But I mean, it's what you do sometimes. You don't always get the shot. We'll get something. It just ain't gonna happen this morning. I mean, I've got a couple of shots that I might be able to do something with, but yeah, so sometimes there's disappointments, and you know, the thing is, I still saw a beautiful non-sunrise with it happening, you know, behind the cloud bank. But like I said, it happens like that sometimes. It's not always portfolio images and breathtaking vistas and the such. But I did get to test it. Came close. We'll see if we can get something a little bit later on this trip. Bye for now.